Today I'm going to be reviewing Super Mario Party on my Nintendo Switch. So let me go ahead and go into that and show you a little bit of the gameplay and how exactly it works.
So I'm in the intro screen of Super Mario Party. This is going to be the first screen that you will see. Now it is important to note that Super Mario Party does require you to have individual Joy-Cons to be able to play, and 1 to 4 players can play, as you can see here on the screen. So if you have your Joy-Cons together, you actually are going to use the half of the Joy-Con to play, and then on this screen you can adjust the number of players. So I'm just going to play 1, 2, 3, 4 players, and then if you want to add additional Switch systems, then you can do that as well. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go into the actual game now. This is what it'll look like inside. Of course, you can skip it just by pushing the 2 back buttons on your Joy-Con. When you first go into the game, this is what you're going to be set with, so you can choose which different players. Each one does do something a little bit different. So for example, the dice that you're going to use when you're playing the game is going to be different depending on which player you choose. I personally prefer to use Bowser or something like that, but truthfully it's up to you. And again, I'm just playing this with single player. Once you're inside the game, this is the options that you are going to see. So you can choose different games. So this is Partner Party. And then we're going to go over here and it will show you this one. This one is going to be River Survival. Choose which branches you're going to take. This is the regular Mario Party game. This is going to be Soundstage, Nail Every Beat, and all of those. And then this is going to be, you can play all of the different mini games as well. That's just an online Mario-thon. Again, you have to have Nintendo Switch Online if you want to play that. Let's go back here. And this is Challenge Road. So this is, you're going to complete a series of different challenges based on the mini games. Let's go back over here. Nothing special up there. As you can see, I'm just kind of running around. I'm going to go ahead and go down this warp tube. Just a cool little thing you got going on here. Okay, so it just gives you some information about the different games on the map. You can also get advice, etc. on this specific one. Okay, let's go ahead and go back here. Alright, now we're going to go back this way, and you can see we came back out on this portion of the map. Okay, so here's the end here. And all the other players that are going to play with you are just going to kind of follow you around as you decide what you want to do. Again, I'm at the entrance, come back in. And to actually play a game, you're just going to scroll over and find the one you do. So let's just go into the mini games. Okay, so we're going to do offline play. You can also choose online play here if you have Nintendo Switch Online again. I'm going to click that. And these are free games. So this is just playing the actual mini games. We're going to go ahead and do that and press start. Now this is going to give you a massive list of all of the different mini games that you can choose to play from. You can do this whether you're playing with 1 player, up to 4 players. You can just play mini games. You don't actually play Mario Party. You can also just do random choice. Okay, so these are a lot of cool. You can just try them out. Let me just go ahead and pick a random one here. Okay, so we're going to play this. And then at the beginning of the mini games, it is going to give you instructions. Now your Joy-Cons are actually going to rumble during this. So you have to try and tell which one of these it is. And this is like a little demo. And then once you're ready, you push the 2 buttons on your controller. So what's happening is my controller is actually rumbling based on their actions. So then you can try and guess which one it is doing something. You're going to move your thing around. And then based on if you are correct, then you get a certain number of points. So you can see I was Bowser there. I chose correctly, so I got 5 points because I was first. Then second got third, 2 points, and then 1 point. Next round. And again, it's doing different vibration patterns. Okay, so the caterpillar is vibrating just to chew the sound. And then those guys are vibrating. So now, based on the rumble, you have to guess which one it is. So I'm going to go with that guy. It's either him or the caterpillar, depending on which one I am. And I was right again. So this is how you display the mini games. These do use your Joy-Cons, and of course there's many different mini games to try. So overall, definitely a good game. I play this with my older children. I would not recommend that you play it with your younger ones just because it's hard for them to pick up on how to use the Joy-Con and etc. And again, there's all sorts of mini games. Of course, you can play the traditional Mario Party as well.